Welcome back to the Magic Hours. I am Zoe Flowers. So let's get into this fire sign reading, this Aries reading for February 2024. Whoa, holy smokes. Okay, so the overall theme here. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. We have, okay, are you separate? No. We have the King of Wands also in reverse. We have the Fool in the upright. Okay, so wow, it's so interesting. We've got two kings here. So, of course, kings are rulers. Pentacles has to do with resources. Sometimes they can be finances, but overall, they are things that you want to grow. So things that you want to sort of plant in the earth, that seeds that you want to grow and flower and flourish, right? And so with the king, this would be sort of the highest level that you could go in this particular area. This would be a very well-resourced person. This could even be an older person that's coming to assist. With wands, wands has to do with actions. And so actually this is where you show up in the reading, because wands are associated with Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, whereas pentacles are Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. They're representative of earth. The fact that both of these kings are in the reverse, so sort of the ability to build, the ability to push forward on the things that you would like to create, because wands, again, fire is actions, it's creativity and all of those things. These things are stalled for right now. When a card is in reverse, for me, it is an energy that is waiting to be birthed. So I feel like there's like this combustible energy that is wanting to come out, this this person that's in charge, this ruling energy that's wanting to come out financially, we're going to just say that, and action wise. Leo's associated with creativity, which is why I'm thinking creativity, creative projects, but it could also be how you live your life creatively. Again, this is like very stuck energy for me. So if you're here and you're feeling stuck, right? What needs to be embraced is this Fool energy. Taking a leap of faith. Now, here's the thing. The thing about the Fool, the thing about every tarot card is there's a prayer and there's a warning, right? And so the thing about the Fool card is they are in such you can't really see it in this deck, but you can see it in other decks, where the Fool is in such a hurry to get to where they're going. They're such in a hurry to take that leap of faith that they're not paying attention to the dog barking. The dog is like the primal part of ourselves. That's what it represents, right? And so there is a need for you to take a leap of faith, but not the type of leap of faiths that you've taken before, because fire signs can be very impulsive. They can be very jumping in and starting things, initiating things. Fire is literally the initiator, but then they don't follow through with that, with the things that they have actually started, right? It's like sort of that rush of excitement when you're creating things, when you have that idea and you're like, oh my gosh, I know exactly what to do, right? But then as time goes on, it's kind of like, "Mwah, mwah," and self-doubt starts to come in. Even though that's not here, it's what I'm feeling, is that the self-doubt starts to come in, and then you kind of lose your steam. And so make sure that whatever it is that you're wanting to create, that you're wanting to move forward, is actually useful for humanity. it will be easier to push forward and to keep the momentum and to keep the energy needed and to keep the idealism needed if you're very clear on your goal, but also if your goal is helpful to everyone around, right? Because we are in Pluto in Aquarius now. Aquarius is the humanitarian. Not sure if you're seeing what's happening with celebrities right now, the way people are kind of getting knocked off their thrones a little bit. And so sort of that Pluto in Capricorn energy, where it's all about like moving forward and business and me, that's not the vibe. And this also could be why you're a little stuck in this King energy, right? It's like you have everything you need, but the motivation just feels a little off. So you want to make sure again that your goals are centered in humanity and the greater good. Right? Let's see what our ancestor cards have to say. Wow, interesting. Connect with past loved ones. So you might want to do, if you're a person that does ancestor work, maybe consulting your ancestors about your goals, actually bringing your desires, your dreams, your hopes, bring it to your ancestors and let them weigh it, right? What do I mean by that? Let them weigh, again, this depends on sort of the connection you have to your ancestors, right? But you bring your goal to them, like if you have an ancestor altar, write your goal down, put it on the altar, and then just, this says sense and feel. So sense and feel what their message is to you about that thing, right? Ask them to show you, is this for me or is this for humanity? Is this ego or is this true inspiration that is centered and grounded in something real? Right? You can ask your ancestors for that and you can ask them to deliver that message to you. And if you've already asked that question and you're here, then this could be the answer that you're looking for. Okay. But definitely connecting to your ancestors is going to be critical. Now we go from past loved ones to space. What is the message here for Leos for February 2022? So just to reiterate, this month will be a great month to work with your ancestors. Wow. Okay. So we have card number 5. So in numerology, the 5th house, I'm sorry, in numerology, the number 5 has to do with freedom. It has to do with exploration. It has to do with curiosity. In numerology, right? In astrology, it is associated with the 5th house, and the 5th house is associated with Leo. Now, so here you are showing up in your reading. Now, this did come out in reverse. And so when this card is reversed, it is all about agreements. It is about being fair. It's about compromise, unity, and reuniting. Reunited and it feels so. Okay. So that's what you want to do. Just what I was saying, right? You want to reunite. You want to reconnect your hopes, your dreams with those that came before you. Get centered, get reconnected with your folks in the month of February, and that is going to set you up for a lovely, in quotation marks, 2024. And I only say in quotation marks because it's going to be a bumpy ride for everybody, right? But the more that we can get grounded now in these practices, the better off it will be for us, because this does say controlling drama, conflict of interest, but again, it was in reverse. So that's like interrupting the drama, interrupting the control. And I feel like that also goes with the Fool, right? We can't take leaps of faith and be courageous and do all those things if we're micromanaging the universe with our and putting our fears on the universe, right? So that is what I have for you. Drop down in the comments. Let me know if it resonates. And let me know if it doesn't. And I'll see you next time. Bye, Leo.